How are you?
I'm good.
That's
Yes.
great. Can I ask you if it's okay? How old are you, Miss Chang?
I'm 30, 30 zero.
Oh, 30 years old. I thought you are in 20s. Your face is look baby face. You have a baby face. So that's I think you are 20s. So thank you so much for that. Can I ask you what do you do for a living, Miss Chang?
I live in Hanoi.
Oh, okay. You live there?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any kind of job, Miss Chang? What do you do for a living?
My job.
Yeah.
My job is a tester software.
Oh, okay. So it's about technology, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. Did you go to your work earlier?
Um,
Did you go
the-
did you go
uh,
did you earlier or yeah?
um, um, I'm uh, I'm working about 8 year.
Oh,
Yeah.
8 years.
Yes.
Oh, I see. That is really long. Oh, so thank you so much for that. Are you ready for our today's lesson, Miss Chan?
Yes.
Okay. But before we start our lesson for today, can you please read our lesson title first before we start?
What does your family usually do this weekend?
Okay. So what does your family usually do on weekends? So for today's lesson, let's practice your English skills so that we will improve it, and let's learn new vocabularies and new grammar points for today's lesson, okay?
Yes.
So okay, but before we move to our first slide of this lesson here, can I ask you what do you why do you want to learn English,
I
Miss
uh,
Chan?
I want to learn English because I would like upgrade skill English and
Oh.
speak English uh, confident.
Oh,
Yes.
so do you want to speak do you want to speak English with confidence?
Yes.
That's what you were saying. Okay, so do you want to have a confidence when you speak English? Okay, I
Yes.
see. So thank you so much for that. So let's move to our next part, first slide for today's lesson here. So now, can you see there's a conversation here between the man and the woman, and there's a question here in your screen. Can you read the question here, Miss Chang?
Uh, what does your family usually do on weekends?
Okay, so what does your family usually do on weekends? What about you, Miss Chang? What does your family do on weekends?
I think I on weekend my family and meet cooking together and
Hmm.
mm, uh, cooking and clean house
Oh,
and
okay.
and talking about everything
Okay, so that is your
that on.
time quality with your family.
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. That's great. Do you have anything else,
and
or that's all?
watching TV. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's nice. So it's really great bonding with your family. That's great. So your family usually do on weekends. So thank you so much for that. And this lesson here, it's all about family usually do on weekends. So let's move to our first activity for today's lesson here. So now let's explore some useful vocabulary to answer this kind of question. The question, what does your family usually do on weekends. So I prepare 5 pictures here in your screen that you can see, and based on what you can see in the picture, all you need to do here is complete the phrases here using of what
Uh,
you can based on what you can see in the picture. Okay, do you understand?
yes.
Miss. Okay, so I will give you the pen so that you will write your answer here. You can start it now. Thank
Have
you.
a picnic. Picnic.
Okay, have a picnic. Very good.
Yes.
I will type it for you. Okay, have a picnic, and the next one.
And then go to the movie.
Okay, to the go to the movie, or we call this
Uh,
cinema.
cinema. Cinema.
Okay,
Yes.
what about for the third picture?
Cooking.
Okay,
Cook.
cooking together or cook
Cook.
together.
Cook.
That's nice. What about for number 4?
Um, go for a uh, bike ride.
Mm-hmm. Go bike ride. Very
Bike
good.
ride.
And for number 5?
And have a family. Uh, yeah.
Based on the picture here, what do you think they doing?
A chat night. Chat. Chat. Chat.
What is that?
I think your
Um,
family play chat.
they playing, right? They playing, right? Based on the picture. What kind of what are they doing? Because they playing.
Playing chat. Chat. Play.
Mm-hmm. Okay, or we call this because we can see it clearly, so we can
Game.
just say
Game
yeah,
night.
eh, yeah, have a game, have a family game night. So
Yes.
this is the 5 phrases here that we can answer if someone asks us, what does your family usually do on weekends? That is the five. That is this is the first 5 phrases here. What about for the second one? Can you
One.
complete it?
Clean the house.
Mm-hmm. The house. Okay,
Yes.
let me type it for you. Okay. And for number 7,
Have a lunch. Have a dinner. Uh,
okay. Have a lunch or have based on what they doing here, have a barbecue. That is
BBQ.
nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
BBQ.
What about for
Um,
number 8?
number 8. Um, hang on. Hang on. Hang.
Mm-hmm. Hang on, or what do you think
Uh,
is the right word for that?
um, travel.
Mm-hmm. Travel, or
Travel
we
trip.
can say mm-hmm.
Yes.
Go,
Go.
go. Yeah.
Go on family outing.
Mm-hmm. What about for number 9?
Go to back home. To home.
Okay, or hometown.
Hometown.
So that is the based on what you can see in the picture. The family go to their hometown, back to their hometown to have a vacation. What about for number 10?
Number 10 and hang out.
Okay, hang out. And based on what you can see in the picture here, they are at the restaurant and they are
Restaurant. And gì nhỉ?
what do you call this one? What you do when you go to the restaurant? When
When
when do you, when you go to a restaurant? Why what people usually do
um,
when they are at the restaurant?
my family đâu nhỉ?
Mm-hmm.
When weekend.
Okay. Or based on what you can see, they have foods here.
Food,
So eat
eat,
out.
eat
Eat
out.
out. Yeah, it's eat out.
Eat out.
So, can you please read the 10 phrases here that we will learn for today's lesson? Can you please the first
Ha-
five picture?
have a picnic.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the cinema. Cook
Mm-hmm.
together. Go for a bike ride. Have a
Mm-hmm.
family game night.
Okay. The,
Clean the
the
house.
next
Have a
one.
bakery.
Mm-hmm.
Go
Mm-hmm.
on a family outing. Go
Mm-hmm.
back to hometown. Eat out.
Okay, so thank you so much. So this is the 10 phrases here that people usually or family usually do on weekends. And like what you said earlier, your family do cooking together, watch TV together like that. So that is a great bonding. Can you read this again, Miss Chang? It's barbecue. Can you say that?
Barbecue. Barbecue.
Oh, okay. So thank
Barbecue.
you so much. So
Have
thank you
a
so much for
barbecue.
that. So on weekends, yeah, for example, my family usually goes for a bike ride and has a game night. So how about your family? Can you tell me again, what does your family usually do on weekends? Can you repeat your answer earlier?
Mm. My answer uh,
Mm-hmm.
my answer on weekend,
Mm-hmm.
clean the house, uh,
Mm-hmm.
have a barbecue,
Okay.
go on a family outing,
Mm-hmm.
go back to hometown, and eat out.
Okay. So this is the 10 phrases here that we will learn for today's lesson. So thank you so much for reading this one, and thank you for answering this activity, Miss Chang. So thank you so much, and let's move to our next part of this slide. So now earlier we learned the vocabularies about what does family do on weekends. For today's slide, now let's review how to say the time in English. So, if someone asks you what time is it, so there might be more than one correct answer in each questions here. So all you need to do here, based on the box that you can see in your screen, all
Yes.
you need to do is tell me or choose what do you think is the best answer based on what you can see in the picture.
Uh,
This one. If it's
A,
A or
A,
B.
A.
Okay, it's A. Can you tell me why? Can you explain to me why you choose letter A for for the first box? It's 7 o'clock. Why do you choose this?
I think I I think uh, um 7 o'clock, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
That's right. That's why you choose letter A. Okay, thank you so much
On.
for that. And based on what we can see in the picture, right? The shorthand on the clock,
Yes.
they pointing
Shorthand.
number 7.
No,
So it means it's 7 o'clock. Very good. What about for the second box? What do you think is the correct answer for this, Miss Chan?
mm, why? Uh, sorry, I mm, yeah. Again, speak
Mm-hmm.
again. Question.
Okay, okay. So what do you think is the correct answer for this picture here, for the
B
second box?
B này. So,
Okay.
um 7:20. B.
Okay, it's 7:20. Why do you choose letter B instead of letter A?
Because shorthand and 7.
Mm-hmm.
Long hand um, uh, Yeah, 20.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Not on o'clock.
Okay.
Yes.
So thank you so much for that. We don't, because that's correct. It's letter B, because we don't use o'clock for that, for the time that has minutes. For example, 7:20, it's minutes, right? 20 minutes. So we don't use the word o'clock in when the time has minutes. So it's just 7:20. So
Yes.
that is the correct answer. Thank you so much. What about for number 3?
B.
What do you think is the correct answer? B.
B. B. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So why do you choose letter B for for the third box?
I think I
Mhm.
think short hand uh, mm, uh, about 7 to 8 long
Mhm.
and um, uh, 30 uh, because um, I think I think I learning before. I
Okay.
I
So
am
mhm.
yes.
Okay, so that's why you choose letter B. It's 7:30. Um that is correct, okay? Actually these two choices here, which is A and B, is correct answer, because we can also use the word past
Past
when the minute is
minute
smaller than 30.
30.
When the minutes is smaller than 30, like this one, we can use the word past here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, we can use this one, and that's why that is the correct answer. And it's letter A two. We can say it's letter A two because when we count this one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yes.
So it's 7:32. So this both choices here, or both letters here, are the correct answer.
Both both.
Yeah, both.
Yes.
They're both.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we can say it's 7:30, or we can say it's 7:30.
Yes.
That is yeah. What about for for the last picture? What do you think is the answer here?
Uh, both.
Both.
Uh,
Okay. So you choose both. Can you explain to me why you choose both, Miss Chang?
I think chill chill um chill cone chill cone um time uh, um,
Mhm.
I think khó nhỉ. um, um, short short in from 7 to 8
Mhm.
long
Okay.
hand long hand is um, 45
Okay.
uh, and and quarter uh, quarter the same two I think
Okay.
yes.
So thank you so much. Thank you so much. I understand your explanation. Thank you for that. That is correct. They are both correct answer, because we use to when the word to, which is here, we use this, the word to, when the minute is bigger than 30. So which is this one. So sorry, this is 2.
Two.
So it's bigger than 30. Yeah, we
30.
use the word 2
Two.
here. Is 2.
Two.
and then add 1 to the r, and how that's why we can say 7:40. It's 7, or it's 7 to 45, or no, it's a quarter to 8, or we can say it's 7:45, because like what I said earlier, when we count this, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So
Yes.
that is the correct answer too. Letter B is the correct answer. And we use the quarter. Quarter means 15 minutes before we change the R. For example, it's quarter to 8. So it means 15 minutes before it's going to 8, it will be 8 o'clock, like that.
Yes. Yes.
So that's why they both correct answers. So thank you
Yes.
so much for your explanation. Okay, I really appreciate that. So thank you. So do you have any question about this activity, Miss
No.
Chan?
No.
Okay. So thank you so much again. And let's move on to our next part of this slide, because we learn from this activity the how to read time in English. So now we will learn more for this slide here. So now you can see there's bold words here in each sentences, and let me explain to you how we can say this R's here. Okay, so number one, the first sentence, we can only say o'clock
O'clock.
at the exact
Yes.
hour. For example, exact hour, no minutes,
Seven.
just
Seven
exact.
o'clock.
So yeah, for
7 o'clock.
example, 7:00, it's 7 o'clock.
Yes.
So at we use the word o'clock at the exact hour, no
Exact.
minutes.
Second.
For the second sentence, we can say the hour, which is 7, plus the minute, which is 20 minutes.
20.
So we can just say 7:20.
Seven
Just we can just
twenty. Yes.
Yeah, we can just say that. And for the third sentence, we can say the minute, which is 20 minutes,
20
plus
minutes.
past. So this is past, plus the hour, which is 7. So we can say 20 past 7.
7. 20 past
Okay.
7.
Yeah. Always remember, we use the word past if the minute is smaller than 30. For example, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. Yeah, we can use that. We can use that word. So 20 past 7, 15 past 7, like that. So for the first sentence, we can say the minute, which is 40 minutes,
40
plus
minutes.
the word to,
2.
plus the coming hour, which is 8, which is 8, the coming hour. So it means 20
20
to
to
8.
8.
Okay, so it's 20 to 8. Always remember, this is we use the word past if the minute is smaller than 30, but we use the word to if the minute is bigger than 30. For example, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, like that.
Yes.
45 minutes. So yeah, 35 minutes, like that. So that's how we use this past and to. And the word half, it means 30 minutes.
Yes.
The word half, it's 30 minutes. The half of the circle, or the half of the clock. So for example, 7:30, we can say 7:30, or we can just say half past 7. We can add the word past here, and we will add the word half and the hour, 7:30. And the quarter, like what I said earlier, it means 15 minutes before the coming time.
Yes.
Yeah, 15 minutes before the coming time. For example, 7:45. So 7:45, there's 15 minutes before coming 8, right? So we can say a quarter to 8, or quarter to 8. So we can just say that. So that's how we use this. That's how we read time in English. So do you understand it now? You can
Yes.
take notes too, so that you
Yes.
can more understand this, because it's really confusing. But when you learn this, you will know it can be more easy to you. So thank you so much for listening here about this structure about the time. And let's because we learned this we learn the structure of how we read time in English. So now we will have an activity for today's slide. So now look at the clocks here. I prepare five clocks here and all you do here is say the correct time for each numbers. Okay. So you can write your answer here in each blanks. You can write your answer based on what you can see in the picture, okay? I will give you the
Right.
pen so that you can type your answer here.
Right.
Yeah, you can write your answer. For number one, you can write your answer in this blank. I will give you the pen. You can start it now. I will give you some time to think, to observe the picture.
Này,
Thank you.
okay, look.
Mhm.
10 nữa. Tên. Ở đâu nè? À, cái gì? Hap. Pat. Hapat. 10. Đây là acquire. 2, 3. Number 11. Kém đúng không? 2. Kém 5. 5, 2. 5 to 5. Sao giờ 10 7 pat 6. Okay.
Okay, you can start.
Um,
You can-
it's
Mhm.
it's 9 o'clock.
Okay, it's 9 o'clock. Let me type it for you. Okay. For number one, it's 9 o'clock, right? Is it your answer?
Number
Is this your answer?
two, 10:30.
Mm-hmm. It 10:30. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Number three, uh, acquire 3.
Okay. Can you say it again?
Acquire 3.
Oh, a quarter.
That
Is that what you? A
a
quarter to
quarter.
three.
Yes, acquire 3.
Okay.
Number
Okay.
4, 5 to
Mm-hmm.
5. 5 to 5.
Okay. Okay. It's 5 to 5.
Num number 5. Number 5 is 7 past 6.
Can you say it again?
Number
It's
5, 7 past 6.
okay. It's 7 past 6. So thank you so much. Okay. So thank you so much for your all answer. That is all correct. Okay. So or it's for number one it's 9 o'clock. And for number two it's 10:30. That's correct. Or we can just say 10:30. It's 10:30. We can just say that. 10:30 or it's 10:20. It's 10:30. And for number three, it's quarter to three. Very good. That's correct because before 15 minutes before the coming time, so it's quarter. We can use the quarter to three, or we can just say it's 2:45. Okay, so thank you so much for your answer. That's correct. And for number four, it's 5 to 5. That's correct. Or we can just say it's 4:45. So
40,
or 4:55. So
45.
thank you so
Yeah.
much for that. Thank you so much. For number 5, because the minute is smaller than 30 minutes, so that's why we use the word past. So your answer here is it's 7 past 6. That's correct. Or we can just say it's 6:07. So
6,
that's
7.
all.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for your all answer here. That is all correct. Okay.
Yes.
So thank you. Do you have any question about this activity, Miss Chang?
No.
Okay, so thank you. You did a great job for this one. So now we learn how to read time in English. So I prepare a question here to use so that you can practice it. Okay. What time does your family, Miss Chang, usually have dinner?
My family have for dinner in 7 o'clock.
Oh, 7 o'clock. That's too
Yes.
early. What about if 7 o'clock you having dinner? What about cooking dinner or cooking dinner? What
Uh,
time did you
um,
usually cook for
um,
dinner?
my
Mm-hmm.
mother cooking dinner about um, uh, from 6 o'clock to o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
6 o'clock
Okay.
uh, to 7 o'clock.
Oh, almost 1 hour. Okay, so thank you so much for that. That is too early for having your dinner with your family. So thank you so much for your all answer. What about because like what you said earlier in your introduction, um, you said that you go to your work, right? What time did you go home
I
after your work? What
I
time?
go home after work. I'm go
Mm-hmm.
home um more six about 6 o'clock or
Mm-hmm.
six 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 6 5. Mm.
Oh, six
Six
five.
five six yeah.
Oh,
Mm.
okay, I see. So that is too early. Okay. What about the time that you go to your work?
I'm go to work about 27 a.m.
Oh,
Mm.
oh, okay. 7:20. 7:20 a.m.
7:20 a.m. Yes.
Okay, that's nice. That so that you need to wake up early in the morning, right? So that you
uh, I
so that's great.
I
Mm-hmm.
wake up about um six uh,
Oh,
six 6:30. Uh,
oh, 6:30.
6:30.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
6:30 in the morning. So
Yes,
thank you so much
in
for
the
that.
morning.
Thank you. So based on your answers with on my question, I see that you really know how to read time in English. So thank you so much for that. Great job. So like what you said earlier, you don't have any answer for this activity. So let's move on to our next part of this lesson. So now it's connected to the time again in this activity. So the question here in your screen is how often does your family eat out or going out to eat?
Mm.
So yeah, this now do you still remember how to answer the question how often, this kind of question with adverbs of frequency? So let's check if you still remember that. Okay, I prepared these activities to you in here in this lesson. And based on the blank space here, and there's a triangle, there's a cone shape here in your screen, and all you need to do based on their percents, all you need to do is reorder this
Oh,
choices here, or this sentences, to make this to make this a better answer, to make this a better order. Okay, do you understand? Based on their percents here.
one,
Is it okay?
I think
Mm-hmm.
D,
B.
D, D, D,
B.
D,
D.
D.
Dog. It's
Yes.
so yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Number two, B.
B. Okay.
Uh, Number three, F.
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 Okay. F. Mm-hmm.
Number four, A.
A. A.
Number five, E.
Okay. E.
Number six, B. Number six, C.
Okay. C. So thank you so much for your all answer. Before we check this, can you please read this,
Read.
your answer
Read.
here? Mm-hmm.
Um, my family always eat out.
Mm-hmm.
B.
Okay.
B. My family usually eat out. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
F. My family often eat out. A. My family sometimes eat out.
Mm-hmm.
E. My family seldom eat out.
Mm-hmm.
Number six, uh, là B, là C. My family never eat out.
Okay, so thank you so much for your all answer. This is the correct order of this word, the bold words here. First, always. Second one is usually, and the next one is often, and then second and the next one is letter A, sometimes, and seldom, and the last word here is never. So thank
Yes.
you so much for your all answer here. Do you have any question about this, Miss Chang?
No.
Okay, so if you don't have any question, thank you for doing a great job for this slide, and let's move to our next part here. So now look at the example sentences here and decide the rules. So you can see here in the slide. Can you please read the examples here that you can see in the this you can see in your screen here. This one, this example.
December. Yes. Speak my.
Mm-hmm.
I speak.
Oh yeah, you can read.
My family usually eat out. It
Mm-hmm.
is always fun to be with my family.
Okay, so thank you so much for that. And for the first let's focus for the first example. For this one, adjectives adverbs, I'm sorry, adverbs of frequency go before or after verbs. So based on the example here, can you choose um it's either before or after to complete the rules here? Can you choose here? What do you think is the correct word for this example? My
Family.
family. I no, I'm sorry. What do you think is the correct answer for this one? Adverbs of frequency go. What do you think is the answer? Before or after main verbs? Based on the example here. What do you think is the correct answer for this one? Is it before or after?
Uh, Before.
Mm-hmm. Okay, before. Okay, so thank you so much for your answer. Can you explain to me why you choose before instead of after? Can you explain your answer? It's your own opinion. Don't worry. Just I want to hear your opinion. Why do you think it's before instead of after?
I think
Mm-hmm.
the verb about often.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I I think I think I think I think that
Okay, so thank you so much for trying your best to explain your answer. But your answer is correct. It's before. Adjectives, or no, I'm sorry. Adverb of frequency go before main verbs. And based on what you can see in the like what you read in the example, my family usually eats out. That is the that is the best example for that. They use the word usually for
usually
this sentence. For this sentence. And for the second example, it is always fun to be with my family. So the second statement here, adverbs of frequency go before or after to be verbs. So what do you think is the correct word for this
after
statement? Is it
after
okay, after? Very good. Why do you think the correct answer here is after? Can you explain your answer?
I think to be to be verb uh,
Mm-hmm.
um, it is activity.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Okay, so that's why you think that after is the correct answer. So thank you so much for that. Okay, that is correct, and this is the best example for this. It is always fun to be with my family, and they use the word always. So thank you so much for your answer. So now we know how to use this or what is the sentences or what is the best example for these statements here for adverbs of frequency go before main verbs and adverbs of frequency be after to be verbs. So can you give me example of this statement here because we have a because we have an example here for this statement. What do you think? Can you give me your example based on what your own understanding here? Can you
hmm,
give me an example for this? Mm-hmm.
I see all the way
Mm-hmm.
get up uh, 6 o'clock every day.
Okay. Okay. So thank you. Thank you for that. What about this next? That is for adverbs of frequency after.
Yes.
Is that your answer for after? Okay. What about for your example for main verbs?
Um, main mm,
Mm-hmm.
uh, my my cat
Mm-hmm.
uh, sometime sometime eat uh, eat mouse
Mm-hmm.
eat
Okay.
mouse. Yes.
Okay, so that is your answer for main verbs. That is your example. Okay, so thank you so much for that. Do you understand this slide here, Miss Chang? Do
No.
you understand this or
Yes.
do you have any question? Okay. So before we end this meeting, because I think it's already time now, let me explain to you this more. Okay. So adverb of frequency describe how often sometimes happen, like always, often, sometimes, never, or rarely.
Right.
And this one, before main verbs, when a sentence has a main verb, the adverb of frequency usually come before the main verbs. So this is the example of this. My family eats out. This is the verb here,
Verb
and
here.
this is the frequency before the main verb. This is the main verb. So this is before. And for to be verbs, after to be verbs, when the verb in the sentence is a form of to be, like I'm, is, are, was, or were, the adverb of frequency comes after the to be verb. For example, it is always fun to be with my family, or she is always early, or they are never late. So this is um this is the um this is the this is the after to be verbs. This is the
Yes.
example of that.
Yes.
So do you understand here?
Yes.
Do you understand this one?
Yes.
Or do you have any question about this? Okay, so thank you so much for your all answer. And this is the verb that they use here, so that's why it's after to be verb. So it's after, this is after to be verb. So
Yes.
this is before and this is after. So I hope you understand this, because this is really confusing. So I explain it to you more clearly. Okay, so do you have any question for the whole discussion here, Miss
No.
Chang?
No.
Or not? Okay, so thank you so much again for doing a great job for this lesson here for today. I really appreciate that. So if you don't have any question, you can review the other slide for this lesson so that you can practice your English. Okay, because I think it's already time now. So if you don't have any question, again, thank you and have a great day. Okay, take
Thank
care
you. Thank
always,
you. See
Miss.
you soon. Thank
Thank
you. See
you.
you soon. Yes.
See you soon.
Bye.
Thank you. Too.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.